Greetings and salutations. My name is Skipper the 14th, and welcome back to another episode of the Test of Time series. In the last episode, we finally progressed to the age of rocketry. Currently, the last thing we did last episode was research rocketry. And once Oxnard University is finished building here in Arpanum, we will start working on the spaceport. Because our Governor Pingala has the promotion that will give him more production towards rocket parts. And in this episode, we will start working on our rocket ship to send into outer space. Hopefully, win the game. We won't actually start the rocket itself. We will send a satellite up and then do other related things. And actually build a rocket in this version. You like set up various rockets, various spacebound craft. Building a rocket is very much a Civ 3 through 5, and then a pre-gathering storm Civ 6 version. Alright, we finally finished ideology, so switch over to suffrage and get democracy. I'm gonna start building spaceports in multiple cities, so that way we can like have multiple cities work on the projects and spread out our like utilize our entire empire instead of trying to like lump it all into one city. I don't think we have any naval units. Again, the downside of this map script is that there's basically no naval play whatsoever, so... Excuse me. Someone... Laventa from...
Achieving calculable.
Keep putting down the spaceports. A lot of... as many cities as we can get working on the projects. Yeah, how you... We have the Moksha here, we could just buy a spaceport with faith. Be handy. Getting stuff from city-states. Totally forgot to check where the aluminum was back when we unlocked radio, which reveals it on the map. Some right there. I always forget this feature exists because this is the first game it's in. Oh, there's some right there. That's helpful. Southern Geneva, over there, over there, over there. Bologna has some. Near Hunza, some within Hunza's borders. Over there, some over there. Two there in Mediolanum. Couple. Oh, there's. That's too far from Ravenna to. Right. Got a fair amount to buy, but we would have to settle like electricities to get it. I do have a mod that increases the amount of strategic resources you get from deposits, so hopefully having these two here in Mediolanum will be enough. If need be, we can send a worker down to Hunza and get that one as well, because we have one from city-states already going by this tooltip, so
is a woman.
Let's beeline for the next spaceship tech. Satellites here. Go up to nanotechnology and with these three, because if these techs are all randomized and you don't see what they are until you research like the text of them. So just make a beeline for those. Ba-ba-dum. Spy, I guess. City doesn't even have a place, that was kind of so Sweden was looking to spread their religion us, so I would very much like to stop them from doing that. Palace is still let's try for it, I guess. I don't necessarily need it, but democracy. There's slots of economic policy slots. Money would be good. We don't really make a lot. Years. I don't know why I bought them all the way over here. That guy on the spaceport, just in case anyone tries anything. That would be a useful Golden Gate Bridge that connects an island to the mainland. You? No, not you. You? Rescue. Stop. Alright. Nope. Gave you your chance, and you squandered it. So you will face the consequences. That's just my policy when it comes to people trying to convert me away from my founded religion. If I don't get a religion, like if I don't manage to found one, and like people are trying to convert me away from like one I have that I don't care. But if I found one, like if I start a religion and someone's trying to convert me away from mine to theirs, and I tell them to stop and they don't do it, then it's war. It's just how it works. You disrespect my faith, you get a gun.
God had rich sport.
Not in real life, in game. Like I should clarify that. Good. More great works. I don't necessarily need the great works, but nice to keep them away from other from the AI, so they don't like sneak up a culture victory on us. I don't think we necessarily have to worry about it, but I don't have any cities that are at. Yep. We're down there.
The children of the new.
We got some havoc over in Sweden, since she's being so unreasonable. This one will give us both more great scientist points and great engineer points, both of which are very helpful for scientific victory, as you might imagine. I think both scientists and engineers building up. Someone built Ox. Who built it? Bit of a teach. Built it. Swear. Such poor luck with wonders this game. Spilsbury. I remember looking this guy up. I think he invented the jigsaw puzzle or something. There's not a lot of information about that man on the internet to find.
Right now, there are 31 satellites zipping around the world with nothing better to do than help you find your way to the grocery store.
We are very thankful for them. Ants with directions. The only places I know, like, where to go are places I've been to, like, hundreds of times. No other broadcast towers built, really? Wow. Well, sit tight there, Pally.
The inherent vice of capitalism is the unequal sharing of blessings. The inherent virtue of socialism is the equal sharing of miseries.
Well, they say misery shared is misery halved. Or something along those lines. Something in that general vicinity. Need sources, so spy doesn't automatically just suck. I'm gonna buy. Really, alright. Buy a tank army because they're quick. I can see Sweden bringing more. Holy moly! Here, bringing a lot of those units.
There may be no forgiveness for polyester. On this one matter, Satan and the Lord are in agreement.
Fashion just so I have no strong feelings on the matter. We'll get a study of Marcana. That should... We don't really have any Hermenides problems anymore, but that should put them away once and for all. Basically make sure we never have them again. Aventa, like, back. Look at the iguana, I'll pick them up. Why not? Meow. Hope Kree won't mind me sending a little expedition to his land to clean up all these. So I just want to get them before they... I'll take care of them before they enter my land. Go! Launch Earth satellite. Beep, 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 beep. That's a Civ 4 reference right there. The quote that played when you researched the satellite's technology in Civ 4. And yes, Leonard Nimoy. It's probably one of his most famous quotes is just Leonard Nimoy going beep, 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 beep. It's it was like Sputnik. Is quoting. What else? Who can do? Yeah, you can do it in 9 turns. Any of our other cities even have spaceports? Yeah, I don't think so. Why don't you do the moon landing then? You get a builder. Few repairs to make. Get us all these dams.
Watch the big clock. Do what it does. Keep going.
Yeah, obligatory mention that Big Ben is the name of the bell in this tower, not the clock itself. Or even the tower. The tower is, I think it's called the Elizabeth Tower. Attached to the Parliament building? Some government building in London. I don't actually know which one. Not English, if you couldn't tell. There's really anything we need from this city right now. What we could do is start building a whole bunch of builders. There's a government plaza building. Once Rome is done with Spaceport, there's a government plaza building we can build. The Royal Society, yes. Builders gain the ability to use all their charges to provide bonus production to a district project. So you can use those to rush Spaceport projects. Excuse me. You... Production... Yes. How don't you... Since we have this great admiral here, why don't you build a boat, like an aircraft carrier or something? Just give that admiral something to do. Professionalism. Get that extra science. Not that we strictly need it in any capacity, but it's nice to have. Look at this. Look at all these units. She's clearly trying for A religious
The first
victory.
time I stepped onto the rooftop of the Portella Palace, I felt as never before or since, as if I was stepping onto the rooftop of my being, onto some dimension of consciousness that I'd never visited before. It is obvious that
We started the Big Ben like way before the Potala Palace, and yet one turn later the Potala Palace is done. One turn after Big Ben is done, that is. That's just great works of art. We don't need those. Well, we look a little low on amenities and housing because we have a new policy slot, and like none of these policies are working right now because we're missing like a policy essentially. Yeah, go with gumbo diplomacy. Fresh, yeah, we got plenty of housing, plenty of amenities. Another spaceport. I can upgrade my tanks because we're allied with the Kree, and you can upgrade your units in allied territory. Zulu was no longer seeking a domination victory. Yeah, I don't think that was ever in the cards for you, considering you've lost 2 of your cities to France. Doesn't even have any like kind of military bonus. Rail Society. We have another Qingxi. Famous Chinese pirate lady. Fascinating, necessarily want to say character, fascinating person. Any figure in Chinese history. Know what to build here. I guess another spy. We have more spy capacity. We build a builder. I think we have solar farms unlocked, so we can give you some renewable power. I think you're out of range of any power plant. Start building railroads to our spaceports so we can send builders over there to rush the projects. Get them done faster. Sneaky, she like... Alright, she knows where I am. I should have gotten like a light cavalry unit because they're a lot faster. Operatively speaking. Trades with our ally.
Room for the move. NASA spent.
Anything we need to build here? All we really need to worry about is our science victory. Pretty much anything else is a non-issue. We don't actually have like a industrial zone in this area to build one. In the meantime, put a geothermal plant on that geothermal fissure and get some solar panels. Solar panels on the desert tiles. Maybe you could put a solar farm in the tundra, but what do I know, honestly? I guess anywhere there is sun, put one. For suzerain of Alanda, we could put down their little improvement. Go next to campuses and holy sites. If we have any spots where I don't know if I have any tiles that are next to both the campus and a holy site. Yeah, we have here, but this one's taken up by a resource and this one's taken up by a mountain, so that's a no-go. That and Arpinum are the only two cities I have that even have both a campus and a holy site, so just plunk it down there, because the first time you build one, you get a free tech. So keep forgetting to build it. Yeah. Place it, I guess. Crank out a few builders. We'll switch governments. Got what we want. Lead into a false sense of security.
Leave the atom alone.
Shall not pass. Plant. Alliances with Shotgun Pedro have done their course. We were getting to that speech before the project finished, so not until all your religious units in the area are gone. You can only like use your military units to destroy their religious units if you're at war with them. Like, um, all these cities, I'm like running out of things to do with them. Atomic area civic boost. Psychology. Here to free civics. Or why not? That one. Duilius. Uh, the third district here. Then we'll get the New Deal bonus for that policy. That one up. Darn it! My luck is just abysmal. In general, really. Any kind of, like, chance-based option. Like, unless it's, like, 199%, it's really more like a 20% chance. This. It's power cells. Oh, that's one of the future era technologies. Yeah, look at that. Got that for free. Nice. We haven't revealed the other base relevant technologies yet. On the moon as the Roman Empire in 1770. Everyone remembers when the Roman Empire landed on the moon in 1770. It was like, or even like Napoleon, I think. Even like before the French Revolution. I think the French Revolution was like 1780s. Go with that to the Mars colony.
Open gates of sweet ambar, where strength and beauty met together, kindle their image like a star in a sea of glassy weather.
Gate bridge.
I shall
Like
return.
one of those meme wonders where it's like never like as useful as it seems like it is. Build it anyway because it's cool. Ooh, great sign. Very leaky. Give science based on artifacts, right? Yes. These are rainforests. It's a good tile. 4 rainforest tiles around it. She'd one turn off it. Wow. Third. Papers of production towards space race projects. You rush wonders. I don't think there are any wonders we're necessarily building. Oh, vital importance. Some geothermals up. We're making railroads towards our spaceports, like I said, so we can move the builders onto them easier. Solar farms. Ow. No tourism for. I have the most of art. Oh, let's have to pick the kind of art. Dang it! All right. Artifacts then. Actually, yeah, we have 5 religious, 1 portrait, 1 sculpture, and then 6 artifacts. We also got that great scientist to give us more tourism per artifact, so we'll turn tourism from those off. Master population growth. Yeah, sure. Use 2 victory, add a victory point. Just gonna up a whole bunch of points into those because the AI loves to vote against you on those. So yeah, be fun if we want a diplomatic victory or a coach victory, or we want our scientific.
One day there
Nice
will
hit,
be no
20
border.
up. Biggest city, the biggest city in the world. Why again? You. Yeah, it makes sense. You got luscious floodplains, a whole bunch of farms all over. Looks like our religious units are gone, so we can this. Get some broadcast towers so we can actually house all these great works of music we're getting. Yeah. Put Magnus somewhere. Very like kind of industrial heavy. Why don't we put you down this city? And you put here. You don't have a holy site. Just chill in the city. There's another archaeological museum too, because we still got some troublesome artifact spots that are blocking tiles we could otherwise improve. We already have museums. You move down there. If I could put this guy here. Oh, here comes the Kree with archaeologists of their own. Hopefully they'll clear up some of our tiles for us. So, creator slot. I just built this settler to kind of justify building the Golden Gate. It's still like about a turn's worth of research, so. That. Do the motions at this point. Terribly much needs to be done. Something happened.
If you do not change direction, you may end up where you're heading. Justice is the bond of...
Really been an issue so far. Yeah. I've been pumping a lot of CO2 into the atmosphere, but I don't think it's gotten to the point where it caused any damage to the environment yet. But reason to work on prevention, so that way it never happens in the first place. Why don't you build a holy site now that you're entertaining Moksha? City state back, please. Kindly. Work on getting Bologna. Yeah, wind farm would be nice. Get some more power. Hopefully that's enough power for Rome for the time being. Close your lines. I consider might have to like turn one of these mines into a wind farm or something. I actually skipped one of my favorite quotes. To err is human, but to really foul things up, you need a computer. That's another really good one for that same technology, because if you didn't know in this game, I think most, if not all, technologies actually have multiple quotes that can be read by our narrator. And another one for computers I really like is the good thing about computers is that they do what you tell them to do, and the bad thing about computers is that they do what you tell them to do. So it's like the double-edged sword. Both like you know, they don't have morals, so they won't, like, you know, they don't morally object to doing anything, and also like you have to be careful what you tell them, because do exactly what you tell them to do, and not like they only understand careers only understand like commands, certain formats. Computer languages is a thing for a reason. If I'm making sense. Washington.
Robotics has been around forever, and it's been the next best thing forever. And it's so exciting and compelling that it's easy to get carried away.
Giant death robots. Let's hope we will not need them. Alright, let's see. Still haven't found the technologies. We're gonna have to keep going then. Excuse me. Yeah, we're running a deficit of power again here, so just research grants. Oil power. It's less damaging than coal is. Somehow. Change some of these mines for wind farms. Rome is out of power. We need your services, so. Erdisium is good. Not anymore, is it? Crocodile. Right. Honey on Mars. Something we haven't been done in real life yet. Probably be a while yet before anything like that happens. Ah, here we go. That would be very good. Aerospace contractors. Aluminum and power. Definitely use both of those for our endeavors. Peace. We're up so we can get that this equity site. Carbon recapture. We have to wait until we find the next space project before we can do it.
Amory Blade inherited from his mother every trait, except the stray, inexpressible few that made him worthwhile.
This is a little resort town. Fun. Ah.
No entreaty.
finally the Exoplanet Expedition. Burns. You know what? Well, I'll just build Eiffel Tower for it. Build Biosphere. Help with power problems. Good thing for our engineer to help us with, so we do that. The first neighborhood we've built this whole game because we really need them. Half your current treasury, they reduce you by twice the amount purchase production.
Heaven is under our feet, as well as over our heads.
Voila! Alright. Should hopefully negate any and all power we will have, because that triples the amount of electricity or power you get from renewable improvements in buildings and such. I should work on making it so our cities are using only renewables. And who's not using renewable.
She was dazzling, a light. It was agony to comprehend her beauty in a glance.
Beautiful. Beautiful description. If any of these improvements raise appeal. Hey. Reaches a bonus resource, entertainment complex, provides tourism, met research and flight, cannot be built on. Nope, that one doesn't give. About the Pavihara. Nope. I don't think solar does it. Nope. It just cannot be built on snow. Okay. Then the colossal. I could put that Bate there, and maybe put like a entertainment complex in the city. I think those raise appeal. Even though that wouldn't behoove this resort at all. Do.
This go best.
Could go for synthetic technocracy. That would give us some pretty substantial bonuses towards our science, but if we switch that, we would lose the New Deal policy. I think that's a lot. It's a lot of amenities and housing. So. Oh, yeah, we get on without it. think we can forgo Pelican Legacy for now, because it's just like no longer relevant. Giving us big enough, but not giving us big enough of a bonus. Housing. I guess build a neighborhood there. Eddie all on him. That'd be a supremely worthless place to put the do campus research grants. Science. You build another. You build a theater there as well. You make like a guys infantry corps to turn an army. About our envoys with that city-state. There. The tower. Entirely possible we get a culture victory before we win science. Now we do off-world mission. First let's do predictive systems, then we'll do off-world mission. Dang it! Right, you have to predictive systems so we can get the offshore wind farm. Then we do off-world mission. I think we'll get seasteads. And the rest of the tech tree. Are there any? I don't think there are any city-states I could even send him to. You have to put him on the coast. Yeah, the only for like Nalanda or Akkad. Pass. Actually, no, I think we should. Oh. I guess I passed on him. Exoplanet edition. Grants. Go there so you can get some offshore wind farms. Industrial zone logistics, I guess. That head a little better. Port.
I ought to be jealous of the tower. She is more famous than I am.
Hello. The Tour d'Eiffel. That's how you say it in French. It's all of our tiles +2 appeal. Very good in a culture game, and kinda not necessary in other victory conditions. Except to say worthless. There are some benefits to it, but you don't really need it unless you're going culture. Or you like building neighborhoods.
If the enemy, the time will come.
Guys, there isn't a road to the spaceport. Magic Museum. Make sure to click the right one. I built that for the express purpose of getting a archaeological museum in it. Of course, they can't build a railroad over the Golden Gate Bridge for whatever reason, so... Another reason why it's not that good, honestly. It's there to make that... the head...
Bolshoi Ballet is a universe of the imagination, a place of magic and enchantment, beauty and romance. Its many worlds vibrate with graceful dances, glorious music, and sumptuous costumes.
No, my friends, we have not fallen back upon the earth. No, nor are we submerged in the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, we are mounting into space. See those stars shining in the night, and that impenetrable darkness heaped up between the earth and us. Ah, my beloved, fill the cup that clears today of past regrets and future fears. Tomorrow, why, tomorrow I may be myself, with yesterday's 7,000 years. We find everywhere men of mechanical genius, of great general acuteness, and discriminative understanding, who make no scruple in pronouncing the automaton a pure machine, unconnected with human agency in its movements, and consequently, beyond all comparison, the most astonishing of the inventions of mankind.
Oh, we unlocked position imperative anyway, so guess we could just swap to synthetic technocracy and see what the damage is, so to speak. No more New Deal. We're gonna have to get our amenities and housing some other way. All of our cities are at least still happy, so that we go with logistics instead now. Space cell, get the extra production towards our space-based projects. We only have 2 cities that are low on housing. Atahir and Antium. So, as we get seasteads, we can at least ameliorate Antium's problems. That will probably require Gonzo. That. Oh no, Ostia really does not have a lot of housing. The Antium was actually... Rome was... Rome could use it. A nice put 6 here. Yeah, okay.
I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life. To the gull's way and the whale's way, where the wind's like a whetted knife.
Done with your neighbor. Nope. Builders. Campus research grants. Instead here. We're getting free power in all of our cities thanks to our government. It's very nice. Use the military engineer to rush this. Great.
It has been said aforetime that he who knows both sides has nothing to fear in 100 fights.
Campus research grants keep cranking out builders and such. Space for a spaceport. Really? Yes. Site pairs? I don't know. One problem I often run into late game is I don't really know what to do with all my cities that aren't like already working on my win con. Do this last turn, but I forgot which the victories are going. You'll need run a project, finish, culture, 29 turns. I think we have enough time. Nation, we have 1 capital. Religion, those. We have 15 diplomatic points. So, is a possibility we win a victory. In theory, just go for it. So I know if I want to, because we have 15 points and we need 20 to win, right? Yeah. So what I could do, I could build the Statue of Liberty, which gives us 4 points, and get another point somewhere else. Vote. We would be waiting at least 12 turns for the next, for the next vote. When, scientifically before then, so crank out a lot of laser stations like this. To range laser stations. Spaceport. So a barrier. Yes. Some cities focusing on the projects, and then others focusing on building the rest of the project. Finish this railroad here. This patch of not railroad is slowing down units going to that space. I got some builders as well. Two laser stations that we're going through. You travel 33 light years, traveling 3 per turn, so that's already down to 10 turns from 33 that would have taken without any of these stations. You should be builders. I say I don't know what to do with all my cities, and yet something for them to do. Got builders for the cities that are building the projects. I'll just clean up all these civics. You just build builders. And he does not have spaceport, cranks out builders. If it does, cranks out the projects. I should probably swap in the card that makes builders cheaper to build. I already have it, right. Forgot that merges with the one that gives them more charges. Boop, 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 boop. Really not a lot of production. Probably, but can't hear because with Pingala, it's no production towards its and to be fair, it doesn't really have a lot of like productive tiles to work with. Rome isn't building a... There we go. Let's swap over some of those tiles. Rome builders. Ice cream truck song. there. Swoop on over. I'm not giving you any aluminum. I need that for my spaceships. Spaceship.
There is nothing like the ultimate.
Fine. He's from the commissioner. Sure, I guess. Like, we need him. We research him in one turn anyway. Let's switch governments. We're in our end game government right now. Well, that would be good. A lot more faith. Gold. Yeah, I want you doing the research grant so we can get that great scientist. Holy moly. A lot of apostles. Railroads to our spaceports. Get our builders there. One medal from us. Three in one turn. Alright. Up this momentum. We're going. Oop, not pushing. No, sir, not getting out of this chair. Thankfully, I don't think he's gunning for my cities. Looks like he's trying to convert states, but still. I'm getting any ideas. Used him earlier when we were doing the expedition project. 9 light years. 9 per turn. So like 3, probably 2 turns, considering we'll be finishing a few more projects next turn. Therefore, we'll be going even faster. This is why you build multiple spaceports when you're doing Space Race, because then you can really pile up the laser station projects and get your satellite going super fast.
I would say over him.
I don't even think that that one scientist I was gunning for will even really matter now, considering I should have this within like the next turn or two. In any case, we'll win before we get recruiter, is my point. Building railroads for fun at this point. Let's see. Got 18 so far. 12. So yeah, more turns. Alright, so the next turn, 30, 3.5 light years to go, and we're going 15 per turn, so next turn we should win. Not then certainly the turn after, because like sometimes it needs like needs to like be the turn after you fulfill the conditions for a reason. Like it needs to, like you don't like get the victory until like the turn after. Like the way it handles the
A bird came down the walk. He did not know I saw. He bit an angel worm in halves and ate the fellow raw.
This should hopefully be turn where we get it. He's trying desperately for some culture there. So, next turn. Get it. Nope. Never mind.
Much as our ancestors did ages ago, we thrust forward into the unknown. The first pioneers set forth on an uneasy course. And yet once again did our people thrive. Now, under your leadership, we plot a new course and make another world our own.
And there we go. As promised, a scientific victory with Rome, here to cap off our Test of Time series journey with Rome. It's a little bittersweet kind of coming to the end with Rome, because like I said, Rome are one of my favorite civilizations to play as in the series. I'm a reasonably big fan of Roman history. I think they're, fascinating to study. And they did shape a lot of, subsequent history even after all of the Western and Eastern empires. But yeah, so kind of thoughts. I'm glad I didn't go for like a third domination victory in a row, just because I think I would have totally burned myself out if I did that 3 times in a row. Because like I said, it's very micro intensive doing war in 5 and 6, because you don't have the big stack that you're moving around in 2 and 3 and 4. Each unit takes up its own tile, so you have to move every single unit individually, um, which is one of the biggest downsides of the one unit per tile system is that you can't move your entire army, with one single motion. You have to move every single unit by itself. Um, and like I said, I tend to prefer the more pacifistic SimCity style, but I did throw in some conquest in there for you guys as kind of a consolation prize with Nubia, and yeah, the series as a whole was a lot of fun. I've learned a lot about mostly about like making videos. Like this has been a good video making experience for me. And I hope with the next series, with our next civilization that we'll be playing, hope to bring you more of a refined product with those. So look forward to hopefully an updated look for the videos going forward. And yeah, I'm also just glad this is over because, like I said, like I've mentioned a couple times before, this is my 4th attempt recording this series. And I've made sure that the videos this time are good. So this is thankfully the last time I will have to record this, unless of course I come back and play Roman Civ 6 again in the future, which I may or may not do. We'll see. So that has been Rome's tenure in the Test of Time series. Next video will be the reveal of who we will be playing next. I already have it lined up. I think it'll be a fun little video. I'm not sure when I'll post it. I might post it with this video that you're watching right now. Might be up like later the same day, or might otherwise it'll be in the next time slot. I'm not going to spoil who it is because the whole point of that video, but once that video is up, then we will start the Test of Time with the next Civ in line. So I hope you are as excited for that as I am. And of course, we will be starting in Civilization 3 again. It's been quite a while since we've played Civ 3. So, yeah, that was Test of Time is Rome. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Doing all those things tells the magical YouTube algorithm gods that you like what I do and you want more people to see it. And of course, the more people that see my stuff, the closer I get to being able to do this full time. And as always, be good, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time.